Hello guys, welcome back. So today we are talking about my favorite aspect. Yes, my favorite aspect in a relationship chart. And today I want to talk about synastry. And my favorite aspect in a synastry chart is the conjunction between Mars and Venus. When we have that in a synastry chart, when I see that in a synastry chart, I let out a little scream because that is divine union. The divine feminine coming together with the divine masculine, and there they are forever or not. Because yes, of course, when we have this aspect, it doesn't mean that this relationship is meant to last until we leave this planet. It is, though, a very good indicator for even when there is trouble, when there is ups and downs, when there is other aspects that really challenge this relationship, we can work through this. We can work through this. So it truly is, like I said, the divine union, where we just understand each other without having to explain ourselves. There's like an innate understanding of what the other needs, what the other wants. That doesn't mean we always give the present that the other wanted, or, we're not talking about like the little details here, but we're talking on a basic level. The masculine knows exactly what the feminine wants what the masculine wants. And what I found really, really interesting, what I've noticed in so many charts and with a lot of relationships, that even if we've been in a relationship before where we didn't have that, and we weren't really connected to our masculine or feminine selves, once we met that partner, that person, it's almost like it was there all along. Maybe it was just hidden, we couldn't see it, but with that person, we stepped into our feminine or into our masculine, and there were no questions left. It wasn't like, okay, how do I do this now? How can I be more feminine? How can I be more masculine? You just are. You are together, and you are one union. You're not having to ask, well, what do you have to bring to the table, and what do I have to bring to the table, and how do we, do this or that? We know. That doesn't mean that you don't have other questions in terms of, how you want to build a relationship, you want to buy homes together, you want to do this, that. It's nothing to do with that. It's just that understanding of, I'm the feminine here and you're the masculine, and we come together, and together we are one. That doesn't mean we completely lose ourselves as individuals. This can happen. This can happen where people are so intertwined in their union that they don't really want to be apart anymore, which in itself is not a problem if both people want to live that way, right? It can only become a problem if one person likes to have a little more freedom, because don't forget, we have other aspects going on. So if you have this aspect with your partner in a synastry chart, congratulations. I'm very happy for you. You've got a very beautiful basis here to thrive and to make this last, and also keep the chemistry alive. And by chemistry, what I really mean is the passion, right? The passion for each other, the desire for each other. You keep it alive. This is the couple that after 10 years, they still look like they've just met, because there is still there's this juicy, delicious kind of playfulness between them. You see them out for dinner and they're giggly and they're like, touching each other, and you think, oh, it's so cute, they just met, and no, they've been together for 10 years. because they know how to dance. They know how to dance with each other, and they can dance the mambo, they can dance the waltz, they can, they have a big repertoire of different dances that they can do, so it will never get boring. It's not like, oh, we have to dance the mambo again, or we do the waltz again. No, today we do the cha-cha. But they just know how to dance. So, and they also know who is leading the dance, right? And there's no like, oh, I want to be the leader. Why can't I lead? Why do you always want to lead? Why can't I? No, it's not that. That is, it is clear. And this is an aspect, I wouldn't say it's a rare aspect in Synastry, but I haven't seen it very often. And I've seen a lot of Synastry charts. I haven't seen it very often, but when like I said, when I see it, I get very excited. I wish people with this aspect would find each other more often, because it is so beautiful. And, you can create a divine union with, many different aspects, right? You can create a divine union, period. But it's not always as easy as with this aspect. Or like even when you have the trine, you can make this beautiful dance as well. It's because you have that beautiful flow, and there are no obstacles in between that cut you off, right? But yeah, with the conjunction, there's nothing between us that cuts you off. Yes, like I said earlier, there are, like with everything, there are lower expressions of this aspect as well, of course. We can get too dependent. It is a possibility. But generally speaking, if you are an aware, conscious person, and you have an understanding, you have done your inner child work, or you're doing your inner child work, you work on issues you've had through that occurred through conditioning, you work through all of that. I think with this aspect, you can go far. You can go really far. Doesn't mean it will last a lifetime. Of course, we still have Saturn in the mix. We still have Pluto in the mix here, and Mars. We have that in the chart. So if there are really, really challenging aspects to all of the malefics, yeah, that can make your life uneasy. But still, I'm a romantic, and when I see this aspect, I'm just in love. It's just beautiful. So if you have this aspect, I really hope that you can make this last a lifetime.